Hello, how are you going? Time for another bit of an Aussie haul tonight. Taking a bit of a break from the US haul, which I still have considerable few segments to make of that, but in the meantime had a few things that I just wanted to show you. It might be completely boring to anyone that doesn't live in Australia, but thought just out of interest I would show you what's been keeping me busy lately with my beauty purchases. First of all, something arrived in the letterbox today from eBay, unavailable in Australia that I know of at all other than eBay. I got the three new Wet n Wild Colour Icon 8 shadow palettes on eBay, and of course, as you know, Wet n Wild, excellent prices, and the beauty community is getting, increasingly impressed with the quality that they're getting from the shadows, from the Wet n Wild shadow palettes that have been coming out over the last sort of 6 months. I also have a few trios coming on the way. Silent Treatment, I'm getting Sunburned, and one other one, I'm not sure which one it was, but another trio. I'll be sure to show you that when that arrives. But I think these are being swatched so much online that you probably don't need to see those, but there were 3 of those 8 colour palettes that came out. Comfort Zone, which is probably the closest one to neutral. I'm very excited about that. That has another nice, like the Night Elf palette, a very similar MAC Club dupe in it that I'm looking forward to trying. And I'm wearing the one from the Night Elf today. I'm not sure if you can tell. It is the end of the day and I did put it on 8 hours ago, but I love that duochrome, sort of greeny. That brown with the green duochrome is just awesome. I loved putting it on this morning. Second Wet n Wild palette is the Petal Pusher, and I was careful this time. I learnt my lesson not to take off the name badge because it's nowhere on the back. That's Petal Pusher there. I think you could do quite a few different things with that palette, so I'm looking forward to playing a little bit with that. And then Blue had me at hello. Obviously at first look I would think, oh, I don't wear a whole lot of blue eyeshadow. You can see how shimmery that shimmery black is down there in the light, but a lot of different things I think I could do with that and probably mix it up a little bit with the 15, the Urban Decay 15th anniversary 24/7 pencils as well, with those blues and navies. And in the US haul I did get matte contrast, which I'm really excited at trying, but there's also a nice dark navy in that palette, which should go nicely when I want a nice dark smoky look with sort of navy and blacks. So looking forward to trying those palettes. It might be a while because the line is getting long. And then for the Aussie haul, just a couple of things that I picked up. Not quite makeup, but I did buy a little earring display case from the Reject Shop, which is such a lovely place, such a lovely sounding name for a shop. But this is just, there's a picture of it. Got it for $10 in Australia, which is pretty cheap, but it just sort of folds up, and I bought it because I thought you could probably keep it like this, keep your earrings compact without squashing anything, and it opens up, it unfolds to hang your earrings or put your studs in the little holes. It's sort of got the choice of having either, and then when you're not using it, choosing your earrings in the morning, it just probably folds up. I think it should store the earrings like that quite nicely, so I liked the space saving component of that. Looking forward to getting some earrings in that. I currently now have things similar to like ice trays with lids on them, and I've got 3 or 4 pairs of earrings in the one little ice cube tray. It's not actually an ice cube tray, it's probably a bead sorter or some jewelry, something like that, but looking forward to putting some earrings in that. So with the rest of the Australian beauty products, some brands that I don't remember seeing in America at all, so this is probably where you might get a bit bored, or it might be quite interesting, I'm not sure. But this is a brand called Face of Australia. These would definitely all be classified as drugstore brands. So Face of Australia there, this is a mini mousse cream eyeshadow, and you can see it's just sort of goldy coloured. It's a long lasting whipped eye colour, water and crease proof with a light powder finish, and I'll just swatch it there on my hand. It's just a nice little light gold sort of bit of a sort of highlight colour, and I thought at the time, just gonna, you know, it blends out really nice, it's really smooth, but at the time that would probably go well on cheeks, you know, cheeks as well as inner corners and brow highlight, something like that, you know, and that was really cheap. I think that was just a few dollars there. Then there's this other brand which I think is really quite impressive. The prices are really, really low at Priceline, which is there an equivalent? Priceline, I guess, is equivalent to any drugstore in America as far as, you know, just having most of the brands of makeup there, and yeah, most of the drugstore brands of makeup, but it's the only sort of place. If you walk into any other pharmacy in Australia, they might have one or two different brands. They might have a CoverGirl and a Maybelline, but they don't sort of have, you know, all the brands. There's no pharmacy that's big like that in Australia, but Priceline is the one place you can go to, you know, for a lot of drugstore brand products in one place. So there's this brand called Models Prefer, and I got a 9-colour eyeshadow palette with just these interesting colours. Or they seem to be very pigmented. They're just so cheap, so I wanted to just try them. There were some interesting colours that appealed to me there. This one in particular, sort of greeny coloured, and this sort of rusty coloured one. I'll just swatch them really quickly for you. So I'll do the brown one, and then the green one. Yeah, so it's sort of just nice, quite pigmented, as you can see. That nice brown one and green one, they have a bit of shimmer to them. Yeah, they seem quite impressive for the little cheap palettes they are. I think that was probably like $4.99, something like that, which is pretty good for Australia. Sorry if I'm out of frame, if I'm too high. I'm probably cutting my eyes off most of the shots here. Another couple of products from Models Prefer is their 4-colour eyeshadow Mocha palette. I'll just show you what's in there. Just take the little swipey thing out. There's some, you know, basic nice neutral colours, all cool. I'll just do a quick swatch of those for you. So 1, 2. Sorry, this is very boring. So I hope you had a nice day today. I'm glad the week is getting on its way. Oh no, one of them is so light that I've gone over it with another colour. Anyway, there are the 4 colours. 4 colours across here from that palette. Just nice and sort of light colour, basic. I think that was like $3.99. And I'm not even going to swatch these. This is the 4-colour Plum palette. There you go. I got that because I liked this colour here. It's sort of a goldy, olivey, shimmery, nice colour. And this one down here, I thought, not sure if you can tell, but it's got a bit of shimmer to it, and I thought that would just be a nice sort of lid brow highlight colour. I've been using that Wet n Wild Brulee that I mentioned in a previous US haul quite a bit. It's just it's really hard to find a matte white shadow sometimes that I'm really happy with, and I've been really enjoying Wet n Wild Brulee for that reason, just having a nice matte white shadow. From another brand called She, I think it's just called She. Yeah, I got some fairy dust dusting powders, and yeah, they contain mica and titanium dioxide and iron oxides. And yeah, brand is She. So I just got this lovely shimmery white, you probably can't see, a lovely sort of pinky, browny, bronzy, coppery sort of colour there. A pinker than the other colour. And then this one is a little bit clubby, where it's got that duochrome again. I think I was a bit inspired by that duochrome, so I'll just swipe that one on my hand. and it really does, yeah, it has a lot of shimmer. If you can see on my finger, it looks a lot like Club or that Ready or the Wet n Wild colour with just a lot more sort of shimmer on it. You can see it there. Not sure if it'll turn out right in the light, but very, very shimmery, lovely. If you were using something like Matte Club, that would be something nice if you're going out at night to put over the top of it, or even just to dust anywhere else where you might like, even on your lips. I'll just try that. Don't know if that'll make any difference, but yeah, lovely. Just sort of nice and subtle. Not a very lively video tonight, sorry about that. And then I was also excited to see that finally they got in the Maybelline Dream Smooth Mousse. And this is not necessarily for oily skins. I know there were sort of mixed reports about what people with oily skins thought about this. And I think people with drier skins enjoyed that a lot better, and probably the oilier skin people would prefer the Dream matte mousse, I think is what it's called, which I've got and I like, and that's fine. I just wanted to give this a try because I am getting a little bit more into the whole dewy thing. Some days I'll go without powdering at all, and you know, don't mind a bit of a sheen as long as there's not a greasy oil slick shine. So looking forward to seeing how this goes. I have not used it. I'm trying not to use something until I've posted it on a haul video. So yeah, if I like that, you'll be hearing a little bit more about that. And then the last product, oh no, there's two more products, sorry. Three more products, sorry. Another Models Prefer, little compact with a little mascara in it. And then this has a nice blush, and these colours are all really nice. That's called the Natural Look Compact, and again quite cheap, but I really liked the colours in it. So we'll give that a try. That would be something good just to have in the handbag. Always looking for something nice to have in the handbag. Something else called the Bronze Beauty Palette. The Bronze Beauty Palette. And I thought that was really cute too. Just a couple of options there with these. You know, this would make a good highlight. This would be, you know, good blushes or bronzers, and this you can use as blusher or bronzers, and of course, you know, mixing them together or one or the other. I'm not even going to swatch those, but that is again a Models Prefer product, which I'm excited to try. Nice low price brand for Australia. Really hard to know sort of where it's positioned, you know, with just, I haven't been able to find really any videos from people in Australia, so I don't know what the general thought is on a lot of these brands. You know, I know what I think when I go to sample, like that Models Prefer palette. You know, I was pretty happy with the way some of those colours swiped, and others just weren't as impressive, but others might be, yeah, happier with it. So anyway, be good if there were more Australians doing these videos, and I've gone way over time, I've just noticed. And then the last product I got was the Must Have Shadows Compact from Models Prefer, and I'll just show you what those colours look like. There you go. They have a smoky line of colours, a neutral line of colours, and a berry line of colours. So a few different options there for different looks. Anyway, I'm going to cut it short here. Hope you enjoyed my Australian haul and didn't find it too boring. I'm not very lively tonight. Sorry about that. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.